She thought she found the perfect guy on a dating app. Charming, funny, and everything she ever wanted. Emily had grown tired of failed relationships and awkward blind dates set up by well-meaning friends. One evening, out of pure boredom, she downloaded a dating app, not expecting much. That's when she stumbled upon Liam's profile. His hazel eyes, messy brown hair, and a smile that seemed effortlessly genuine caught her attention. His bio was simple yet intriguing. Adventure seeker, book lover, looking for something real. She swiped right, and to her surprise, it was a match. Their conversations flowed effortlessly from the very beginning. Liam was witty, thoughtful, and incredibly easy to talk to. They shared late-night texts about everything from favorite books to life goals. Emily found herself smiling at her phone more often than she'd like to admit. His words felt genuine, like he truly understood her. She hadn't felt this kind of connection in years. But as perfect as it all seemed, there was one thing missing. They had never met in person. After a month of talking, Liam suggested meeting at a cozy cafe downtown. Emily was both nervous and excited. She arrived early, heart racing with anticipation. But as the minutes ticked by, Liam never showed up. An hour later, he texted, "I'm so sorry, Emily. Something urgent came up at work. I feel terrible. Can we reschedule?" Disappointed but understanding, Emily agreed. Life happens, right? But when it happened again, and then a third time, Emily's excitement turned into suspicion. Her best friend Sarah voiced what Emily had been afraid to admit. "Emily, have you even video called him? You've been talking for months, but you've never seen him live?" Emily realized she hadn't. Every time she suggested it, Liam had an excuse. His camera was broken, he was somewhere with bad lighting, or he wasn't presentable. Still, Emily clung to the hope that he was just shy or busy. But deep down, doubt was creeping in. Determined to get answers, Emily sent a message. "Liam, I really like talking to you, but it's been over 2 months. I need to know if you're serious. Can we have a video call or meet soon?" After a long pause, Liam finally replied, "You're right. You deserve that. Let's meet this weekend. No excuses." Saturday arrived and Emily dressed with cautious optimism. They chose the same cafe, and this time she promised herself she wouldn't wait around for empty apologies. As she sat there, her heart pounded with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. The door opened, and in walked a man, tall with dark hair and nervous eyes. But he wasn't the man from the photos. The stranger approached her table hesitantly. "Emily?" She nodded, confusion spreading across her face. "I'm Liam. Well, sort of. My real name is Jake," he confessed, sitting down across from her. Emily's heart sank. She stared at him, speechless. He looked nothing like the person she thought she knew. Jake's hands trembled slightly as he spoke. "I owe you an explanation. I used someone else's photos. I never thought things would get this far. I didn't mean to hurt you." Emily's mind raced with emotions, anger, betrayal, disbelief. "Why would you do that?" she managed to ask. Jake sighed deeply. "I've always struggled with confidence. I thought no one would give me a chance if I showed my real self. But when we started talking, it felt real. I was scared to lose that if you knew the truth." Emily stared at him, fighting back tears. The connection they shared felt genuine, but it was built on a lie. "You didn't even give me a choice," she whispered. "You lied to me from the start." Jake's face crumbled with guilt. "I know, I'm sorry. I never expected to meet someone like you. I was wrong." Emily stood up, her heart heavy. "I don't even know who you are." She walked out, leaving Jake sitting there alone, drowning in regret. Weeks passed, and Emily tried to move on. She deleted the dating app and focused on herself, but the betrayal lingered like a shadow. Then one day she received an email from Jake. "Emily, I know I'm the last person you want to hear from, but I needed to apologize properly. What I did was wrong. I stole someone else's photos because I didn't believe I was good enough. That's not an excuse. It's just the truth. I've learned a hard lesson. Honesty matters more than anything. You deserved better, and I'm sorry I didn't give you that. Thank you for the time we shared. I hope you find someone who's real and worthy of you. Jake." Emily read the message twice. She didn't reply, but something shifted inside her. Jake had been wrong to deceive her, but he was also a person grappling with his own insecurities. She realized that the connection wasn't about the photos or the perfect words. It was about authenticity. Love isn't about finding someone flawless. It's about finding someone real, someone who shows up as themselves, flaws and all. When Emily finally felt ready to date again, she carried that lesson with her. She no longer searched for perfect profiles or charming lines. She looked for honesty, vulnerability, and genuine connection, because in the end, that's what truly matters.